Speed isn't just about going fast. It's about innovation, guts, and pushing physics to the limit. Today, we're counting down the top 5 fastest vehicles on Earth, from mind-blowing land rockets to secretive spy planes and wind-powered record breakers. And don't go anywhere, we got a bonus at the end that'll make you rethink your next train ride. Our countdown begins with the Hound LSR, a car that's basically a fighter jet on wheels. Built to crack 1,000 miles per hour on land, it's powered by a Rolls-Royce EJ200 jet engine, the same one used in Eurofighter Typhoons, and soon it'll add a Namo hybrid rocket to push even further. Current top speed 628 miles per hour or 1,010 kilometers an hour. Target speed over 1,000 miles per hour or 1,609 kilometers an hour. Testing site Hogskin Pan, South Africa. It features carbon fiber monocoque construction, aircraft spec braking parachutes, and custom forged aluminum wheels rated for over 10,000 RPM. At full tilt, Hound could go from 0 to 1,000 miles per hour in under a minute, leaving a sonic boom in its wake, and the cockpit built like a jet fighter's, complete with a heads-up display and oxygen system. This isn't your grandpa's sailboat. The Vesta Sail Rocket 2 is a result of over a decade of experiments in speed sailing. On November 24, 2012, it set the world sailing speed record, 75 miles per hour or 121 kilometers an hour, purely on wind power. Design secret? It uses a radical asymmetrical layout where the sail is angled sideways and counteracted by a hydrofoil beneath the water. The hydrofoil lifts the hull, reducing drag and allowing the boat to fly over the water, barely touching the surface. It was built specifically for speed records, so forget comfort, storage, or even symmetry. This thing's all about balance, aerodynamics, and pure, glorious speed. Fun fact: a top-speed sailed rocket travels faster than the wind driving it, a phenomenon called apparent wind sailing, where the motion creates its own wind force. Next up, something a bit mysterious. The SR-72, aka the son of Blackbird, is a hypersonic aircraft designed by Lockheed Martin's Skunk Works. Set to fly at Mach 6 or 4,600 miles per hour, that is 7,400 kilometers an hour. That's twice as fast as the legendary SR-71, which could already outrun missiles. The SR-72 uses a dual-mode propulsion system. A turbine engine gets it off the ground, and a scramjet takes over at hypersonic speeds, compressing incoming air and igniting fuel at velocities where traditional jets would melt. Mission profile? Long-range surveillance and strike missions, potentially launching high-speed weapons while being almost impossible to intercept. If it works the way they say, it could fly from New York to London in under an hour and be gone before radar even knows what hit it. Reports say flight testing may begin by 2025 or 2026, but the SR-72 might already be flying and we'd never know. You might not think of Antarctica as a place for speed records, but the NTT Ice Challenger proved otherwise. In 2005, this modified vehicle crossed the continent at an average of 23 miles per hour or 37 kilometers an hour, the fastest land crossing in history over ice. The vehicle, a heavily modified Toyota Hilux, outfitted with rubber tracks, Arctic survival gear, and powered by biodiesel for a low carbon footprint. The distance traveled? Over 1,000 miles, from the Patriot Hills to the South Pole in just 69 hours. It faced whiteouts, minus 50 degrees Celsius temperatures, hidden crevasses, and brutal crosswinds, all while carrying its own fuel, food, and survival gear. It may not sound fast, but in Antarctic conditions, that's like doing a Formula 1 race on a frozen moonscape. The real win here? Sustainability in extreme exploration. And here it is, the fastest vehicle in human history. The NASA X-43A, an unmanned experimental aircraft, flew at Mach 9.6, that's 7,346 miles per hour, or 11,850 kilometers an hour. On November 16, 2004, it launched from a B-52 bomber boosted by a Pegasus rocket, and then ignited its scramjet engine, compressing air as it screamed through the atmosphere at near space speeds. Scramjets are the holy grail of hypersonic flight. No moving parts, no fuel tanks, just speed and combustion happening while air flows in at thousands of mph. Its flight lasted just 10 seconds at full speed, but that was enough to blow away every speed record in aviation. If you could ride it from New York City to LA, you'd be there in under 5 minutes. Too fast for comfort, but just right for the future of space travel. Before we wrap up, here's your bonus. Japan's L0 series maglev, the fastest train ever built. In testing, it hit 375 miles per hour, or 603 kilometers an hour, using magnetic levitation. No wheels, no friction, just smooth, levitating motion. The train floats just 10 millimeters above the track, using superconducting magnets to glide with zero resistance. The planned Tokyo-Nagoya line will cut travel time from 100 minutes to just 40. Compared to planes, it's cleaner, quieter, and incredibly efficient. Maglev tech could change the way we move across countries and continents. It's the future of mass transit, and it's already here. Whether it's a rocket sled on salt flats, a stealth jet screaming across the sky, or a sailboat defying gravity, these vehicles are more than machines. They are monuments to speed, engineering, and human ambition. Which one would you ride if you had the chance? Let us know in the comments. Smash that like button if you learned something new. Subscribe for more crazy tech and machine deep dives every week. And don't miss our next video.